to the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And not much to it on this return. Good coverage. And they're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. Room to run right away. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one caught by Wester. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's taken in. It's Rashid Ali. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd and short, Jackson. Flush to his right. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. The open man is Tolbert. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, they go with Ollie. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, report.
Throwing Jackson. He'll step up and run this. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Ali. Finding room to the 20. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Jackson looking to throw. On the run to the right. Dump this out wide to Abanaconda. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do is dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
A run with Ali. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air, it's Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
19, 8.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. That's into the hands of Lester. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On the ground, it's Ali. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Bronco 80. Ready.
To fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's caught downfield by McBride. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
On second down, they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to be fourth down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion right. A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
On first and 10, Jackson. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Ali. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now it's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution.
Now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
He'll push forward for about a yard. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll go once more with Ali. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Jackson now. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st down, here's Milton. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Timber.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Milton. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Get the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Blue to kick off for Baltimore.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Back. 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half like they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut these deficits. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's a run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10.
Steelers 10. Tyler Luke to kick
the touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. 19.70.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
44-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, so much. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Now Milton. The tight end, Jonu Smith, secures it. And he will score! Jonu Smith, touchdown Steelers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score. Steelers 17. Ravens 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Ali. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Another try with Ali. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready? Catch the Eagles! Catch the Eagles! Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down.
Come on. Hit.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Milton. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Nineteen tight. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Ready?
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Mike Green, he's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Taken at the 19. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Jackson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Ali. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. The throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard. And the Steelers 18-yard line.
Second and a yard. A carry now for Ali. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Baltimore.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Now, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Ravens 21, Steelers 17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Hilton now to throw on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remains as we get set for first and 10.
70 Rangers.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 50, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
At the 22-yard line.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here's second down.
Stephanie! Bronco in, Cowboy in! Go! Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll run. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Jackson now on second down. He'll look for Flowers downfield, and that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
23 yards. First down, Ravens.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Jackson up top again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Dump this out wide to Abanaconda. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. Going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.